we come together to celebrate the beauty, diversity, and significance of the English language. Prayer is man's greatest power. Let us begin today's program by invoking the blessings of God Almighty.
Beauty that made this heart adore you, hope of a life spent with you. Here I am to worship, here I am to bow down.
I would like to take a moment to express my heartfelt gratitude to Dr. Sumithra Devi S., Assistant Professor, Department of English, TKM College of Arts and Science, Kollam. She has published numerous articles in national and international journals and has presented papers in numerous academic conferences. We are honored to have your esteemed presence amongst us today, ma'am, and I extend a warm welcome to you.
I am delighted to welcome you all to the commencement of our English Week celebrations. This is a week dedicated to celebrating the richness and beauty of the English language. A week where we delve into the wonders of literature, the power of effective communication, and the joy of creative expression. It is a time for us to engage in activities that stimulates our imagination, enhance our understanding, and build our confidence in using the language.
You have to be very careful about certain things. When you rely on digital sources beyond a certain limit, this is a topic that's being widely discussed in academic circles today. The reason is that digital screens, see, we are always in front of some digital screen or the other, either the mobile phone or the tab or the laptop or the desktop. The problem with these screens is that they are characterized by distractions. You know, a glaring thing that happens in every household is the incessant TV channel browsing. We are unable to stick to one particular content for a long time. We keep on changing channels for no reason. Or if it's YouTube videos, we simply switch from one video to the other, even without completing the first one. So what happens to us is that it affects our focus and concentration badly. What I would like to give as my message for this English week: get into the habit of traditional reading. You know, it never loses its significance. The experience of holding a real, physical, tangible book in your hand is amazing. When you hold a book in your hand, especially a novel, you feel that the characters are very close to you. You know, you develop a bond or you connect with them better. You understand their struggles, the battles they fight, you know, their emotional vagaries, their sorrows, their gladness. This in turn cultivates empathy in you, which is very important. Are you familiar with the story of Aladdin? Yes. Okay, just imagine you're reading the story of Aladdin and you're flying on the magic carpet with Aladdin to faraway lands. You can imagine all that. Okay, not just this, I'm just saying, reading stimulates imagination.
Our chief guest, Dr. Sumithra Devi S., is very passionate about poetry, and she has published her maiden anthology of poems titled Between Silence and Voice in the year 2020. I am delighted to announce that ma'am has been very generous in giving us a copy of Between Silence and Voice.
Our play begins with a vibrant music concert featuring the exceptional talents of our alumni who have graciously returned to share their passion and artistry with us. These musicians, once students in our classrooms, have grown and flourished, and today they stand before you as a testament to the nurturing environment and support they received at Navdeep Public School.
I found a girl, beautiful and sweet. I never knew you had someone waiting for me. We were just kids when we fell in love, not knowing what it was. I will not give you up this time, darling. Just kiss me slow. Your heart is so high up, and in your
session where they will share their experiences about their alma mater, Navdeep Public School, and how it helped them realize their potential. Let's begin with our first participant. You are fantastic. Can you share how Navdeep Public School helped you in your journey?
Sure. At Navdeep, I was encouraged to pursue not only music but also many other art forms. I remember how, as a primary class student, I was motivated at Navdeep to participate in a group recitation every year. This helped me to overcome my stage fear. Let me give you a glimpse of those performances.
Someone came knocking and said, "Please, small door." Someone came knocking and sure. I listened, I opened, I looked left and right, but no there was the spirit in the still dark night. Only the mosquito that happened in the wall. Only from the forest the sweet sounds fall. Only the cricket music while the dewdrops fall. So I know not who came knocking and not at all.
Choosing Shoes by Frida Wolf. New shoes,
Red and pink and blue shoes. Tell me, what would you choose if they would let us come? Buckle shoes, ball shoes, pretty poly toe shoes, strappy, tappy, low shoes. Let's have some to try. Black shoes, white shoes, daily dance and night shoes. Perhaps a little tight shoes, like some soda. But flat shoes, strap along like that shoes. Wipe them on the mat shoes, that's the sort they will buy.
1, 2, 3, bow. Thank you.
Daffodils by William Wordsworth. I wonder, lonely as a cloud that floats on high over vales and hills, when all at once I saw a crowd, a host of golden daffodils, beside the lake, beneath the trees, floating and dancing in the breeze, continuous as stars that shine and twinkle on the Milky Way. They stretched in never-ending line along the margin of a bay. 10,000 saw I at a glance, tossing their heads in sprightly dance. The waves beside them danced, but they, under the sparkling raging reef, apart could not be but gay. In such a judgment company, I gazed and gazed for a little long, what well the show to me had brought. For oft, when on my couch I lie, in vacant or pensive mood, they flash upon that inward eye, which is the bliss of solitude. And then my heart with pleasure fills, and dances with the daffodils. 1, 2, 3, bow. Thank you. Oliver Cromwell was an English writer and artist. He wrote many poems and is often characterized by wit, humor, and irony. Some of his well-known works include The Revite of the Persian Kitten and The Little Book of Boys. He also illustrated more than 30 books. Oliver Cromwell is sometimes referred to as the American Oscar Wilde. The Elf and the Dormouse by Oliver Cromwell. Under a toadstool crept a wee elf, out of the rain to shelter himself. Under a toadstool sound asleep, sat a wee dormouse all in a heap. Trembled the wee elf, frightened and yet fearless. rural life. His masterful use of local American words and phrases. Here we are going to recite the poem Stop in the Woods on a Snowy Evening by Robert Lee Frost. Whose woods these are, I think I know. His house is in the village store. He will not see me stopping here to watch his woods fill up with snow. My little horse must be keep here to stop without my farmhouse near. Between the woods and frozen lake, the darkest evening of the year. He gives his harness as a shake to ask if there is some mistake. The only other sounds, the sweep of easy wind and downy flake. The woods are lovely, dark and deep, but I have promises to keep, and miles to go before I sleep, and miles to go before I sleep. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's welcome our next participant. You have a beautiful voice. How did your experience at Navdeep Public School shape your talents?
Navdeep had a fantastic team. I still remember a declamation from the play Merchant of Venice, which was performed during an inter-school competition and which brought laurels to Navdeep. This speech is a pivotal moment in the play, highlighting the theme of justice, mercy, and humanity.
Mercy isn't something that you can force. It drops like gentle rain from the sky onto the earth below. It's a blessing for both the one who gives it and the one who receives it. Mercy is strongest in the strongest people. It suits a king better than his crown. The king's scepter shows his earthly power, a symbol of awe and majesty that commands respect and fear. But mercy is even greater than the power of the scepter. Mercy sits in the hearts of kings and is an attribute of God himself. Earthly power resembles God's power most when it is combined with mercy. So, even though you seek justice, remember this. If we all receive justice without mercy, none of us would be saved. We pray for mercy, and that same prayer should teach us all to show mercy to others. I am saying this to soften your demand for justice. If you insist on following through with your strict plea for justice, then this court of Venice must deliver a verdict against the merchant Antonio. Beautifully performed. Let's invite our third participant. Can you tell us about your performance? How did Navdeep Public School support your journey?
Navdeep's supportive environment helped me excel. I shall remember our delightful puppet show, where imagination met creativity. Let the magic of puppetry entertain and inspire you.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Shraddha. Today, we are here to take you on a magical journey into the world of puppetry. Puppetry is an ancient form of storytelling that uses puppets as characters. It's a unique art form that brings inanimate objects to life, captivating audience with their charm and wit. Puppetry as an art form is a fascinating blend of storytelling, craftsmanship, and performance. It involves creating and manipulating puppets to convey stories, emotions, and ideas, captivating audience of all ages. Let's get introduced to a few types of puppetry. Our team has been working hard to put together a puppet show that we hope you will enjoy. Each member of our team has contributed their creativity and effort to make this show possible. First of all, I would like to invite Devi to show the finger puppetry
that is controlled by one or more fingers that occupy the interior of the puppet. There
paper glass, color paper, and paint are used. Road puppetry is a versatile and expressive art form that combines craftsmanship, performance skill, and storytelling. Thank you.
Thank you, Devi, Zuma, Ayman, and Janaki. Now let me introduce Rihanna Bajodikris, who is going to say more about string puppets. String puppet is known for India. String puppetry or marionettes is a puppet controlled from above using wires or strings attached to puppet's neck. They are known for their lifelike movements and are used in traditional puppet theatres around the world. The state of Rajasthan is known for its traditional string puppet called Katputli. Katputli means a wooden doll. They are made from a single piece of wood and are colorfully dressed. The puppetry show is accompanied with traditional Rajasthani music. Thank you. We have Amanda with us, who is going to show her shadow puppets. This unique puppet is the oldest form of puppetry in the world. Shadow puppets are flat puppet figures cut and designed from pieces of leather. To create the effect of shadow, puppets are placed on a white screen. Thank you. I invite Navdeep to show the coconut puppetry. It is a unique and traditional form of puppetry that uses coconuts or parts of coconut trees as a primary material for creating puppets. It is a distinctive and culturally significant form of puppetry that showcases creativity and craftsmanship of local artisans. Thank you. Now, let me invite Ishita to show her stick puppetry.
It is a simple yet expressive form of puppetry that combines basic construction with creative performance. Thank you.
Thank you everyone for being a wonderful audience and for joining us on this magical journey. We hope you enjoy our presentation. Thank you.
Today we have a special treat for you, a mesmerizing puppet show that promises to delight audiences of all ages. Our talented puppeteers have created a fairy tale which will surely entertain you.
The Tale of Peter Rabbit by Beatrix Potter. Once upon a time there were 4 little rabbits, and their names were Flopsy, Mopsy, Cottontail, who were good little ones, and Peter, who was very naughty. They lived with their mother in a sandbank underneath the root of a very big fir tree.
Blackberries for supper tonight. How about if I put lettuce and radishes instead? They taste better. Lettuce and radishes are good, but I'm afraid you can't find them in the woods. I can find plenty in Mr. McGregor's garden. Peter Western Rabbit, don't you dare go into Mr. McGregor's garden. You'll end up in a pie if he catches you. He could never catch me because I can run really fast. Watch. I don't care how fast you can run. You are not to go anywhere near that garden. Do you understand?
Yes, Mommy.
Good. Now run along to the woods for the blackberries. I'm going to buy buns and bread at the baker's.
Then old Mrs. Rabbit took a basket and her umbrella and went through the wood to the baker's.
Mommy's just an old worrywart. Nothing could ever happen to me. So I'll just go over to Mr. McGregor's garden and have a little snack.
Peter ran straight away to Mr. McGregor's garden and squeezed under the gate.
These vegetables sure look good.
First he ate some lettuces and some French beans, and then he ate some radishes. But round the end of a cucumber frame, who should he meet but Mr. McGregor?
Stop, thief!
Peter was most dreadfully frightened. He rushed all over the garden, for he had forgotten the way back to the gate. He lost one of his shoes among the cabbages, and the other shoe amongst the potatoes. After losing them, he ran into a gooseberry net and got caught by the large buttons on his jacket. It was a blue jacket with brass buttons, quite new. Mr. McGregor caught sight of him and started running towards Peter, calling out,
"Stop, thief!"
But Peter wriggled out just in time, leaving his jacket behind him, and rushed into the tool shed.
I'll hide in here until I catch my breath. If I jump into this watering can, Mr. McGregor will never find me. Ooh, it's cold and wet in here. I hope I don't have to hide in this can very long.
Mr. McGregor was quite sure that Peter was somewhere in the tool shed.
I saw that vermin hop in here. Now where did he go? There he is. Stop, thief!
Peter jumped out of the watering can and squeezed out of a window, upsetting 3 plants. Suddenly, quite close to him was the gate. He slipped underneath the gate and was safe at last in the wood outside the garden.
Whew, that was close. I'm safe outside now. I don't feel very good. I'm gonna go home. I'm home.
Good. I was getting worried about you. Oh dear, you're catching cold. I better get you some chamomile tea.
She wondered what he had done with his clothes. It was the second little jacket and pair of shoes that Peter had lost in a fortnight.
Drink some of this now.
No, I hate chamomile tea.
But it's very good for you. Now drink it.
Oh, all right.
That wasn't so bad now, was it?
Yuck.
Come to bed now, Peter.
But it isn't 8 o'clock yet.
I know, but sick little rabbits need extra sleep.
I don't want to go to sleep.
Good night, Peter.
I'm never going into Mr. McGregor's garden again. It's too much trouble.
Let's meet our last participant. How did Navdeep Public School help you achieve this level of skill? At Navdeep, we were always encouraged. When I was in 10th standard, I got an opportunity to take part in a writer's odyssey. Various stages of the great Sudha Murthy. Sudha Murthy is a renowned Indian author, philanthropist, and social worker. Her metamorphosis from an aspiring young girl to an author, philanthropist, and chairperson of one of the most renowned organizations, the Infosys Foundation, is a testament to her dedication and hard work. Her writings, often inspired by real-life experiences, reflect her deep understanding of human nature and societal issues. Today, we will take a glimpse into her remarkable life history, exploring her journey, achievements, and the impact she has made on countless lives. Our journey begins with the carefree days of her childhood. Here is little Sudha, filled with curiosity and wonder.
I love reading books. They take me to magical places.
Sudha, come, help me with the vegetables.
Just a minute, Amma. I'm almost finished with this chapter.
You and your books. All right, don't take too long.
What are you reading, Sudha?
It's a book on famous scientists, Appa. I'm fascinated by how they made such great discoveries.
That's wonderful. Remember, education is the key to unlock your potential. Keep learning and you can achieve anything.
As time goes on, Sudha becomes a teenager filled with dreams and determination. Sudha, do you
want to be a teacher when I grow up. And you will be a great teacher if you work hard with determination. I want to become an engineer. Radha, we should always follow our dreams and strive hard to achieve it. Sudha's hard work pays off as she enters college, ready to take on new challenges. She got admission in BVV College of Engineering. She was the only woman in her college. Everyone was unfriendly to her. She was ordered not to talk to the boys and never to come to the college canteen. Here I stand, amidst these grand halls of learning, a solitary figure in a sea of men. Their eyes, curious and questioning, follow me wherever I go. They wonder, what place does a woman have in this realm of machines and mathematics? Little do they know, my heart beats with the same fervor, my mind buzzes with the same curiosity. I am not here by chance, but by the strength of my will and the clarity of my dreams. I am a pioneer, not just for myself, but for all the girls who dare to dream beyond the boundaries set for them. My success will be their beacon, my struggles their lesson. In this male-dominated world, I will carve out my space, not with defiance, but with quiet determination. Let them watch, let them wonder, for I will show them that talent knows no gender, that passion cannot be confined. In these corridors of knowledge, I am not just a woman, I am a force, a future engineer, a harbinger of change. And when I stand tall, degree in hand, their whispers will turn to applause, their doubts to admiration. This is my journey, and I will walk it with pride. For I am Sudha Moti, and I will not be defined by the norms of yesterday, but by the promise of tomorrow. After graduating with the highest honors and being felicitated by the then Chief Minister of Karnataka, Sudha steps into the professional world, ready to create her own path. She comes across an advertisement posted by Tata Motors. The last line of the advertisement caught her attention.
What's this? They have written, lady students need not apply. How can they do such things? I have worked so hard to become an engineer. I'm not going to give up. What should I do? Yes, I have got an idea. I will write a letter to the renowned J.R.D. Tata himself. I don't expect a reply, but let me make an attempt.
Contrary to her expectations, Mr. Tata did write back. She was called for an interview and got selected at Telco. She became the first female engineer to be hired at India's largest auto manufacturer. Sudha Murthy's contributions went beyond her engineering skills. She is a prolific writer and has published many stories, both fictional and non-fictional. In addition to inspiring the world through her actions, she also encourages people to think and dream bigger. Years pass and Sudha reaches a stage where she reflects on her journey
sharing wisdom, and giving back to society. Through the Infosys Foundation, she has helped many underprivileged individuals across various sectors. On March 14, 2024, she was sworn in as Rajya Sabha MP.
Life is a continuous journey of learning and giving. Always strive to be kind and help others. My advice to students is, don't compare yourself to others. Everyone is different and have their own unique talents. Believe in yourself and your abilities. Never give up on your dreams, no matter how impossible they seem.
Sudha Murthy's life teaches us that with hard work, determination, and a kind heart, we can achieve our dreams and make a positive impact on the world. Impressive. Thank you all for sharing your experiences and performances. It's clear that Navdeep Public School played a significant role in nurturing your talents. Let's give a big round of applause to all our participants. Thank you once again.